Yo, what's good, guys? Yo, what's good, guys? It's Dalton or D Dudes Gaming. The story time takes place 2 years ago. About 2 years ago. About a week ago. Almost out. It's about 2 years ago. And yeah, let's just get it. So, at the start of this whole little situation, it was me and three of my friends. It was me, Jaquavion, Tavius, and Tyreek. And we were basically trying to do a race against each other, and it was on our bikes. And at the time, I was 11 at the time. That was 2 years ago. So, I basically, we were, whoever won got like $50 or something. And I was the one putting the money up. So, I decided that I was going to race them. And it was a 3-lap race, and it was like around this little church parking lot. Because at the time I lived in like almost the suburbs, and I basically had to live like across from this church. And at the time I lived across from the church, it was really loud over there, so I had to deal with that. And one of my friends had invited me over and said, "Yeah, let's do a race." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll put some money up." So I put up $50 because I'm a bad person and I put up money that I don't have. And I basically said, "You know what? I'm gonna do it." So I did the race, and I had gotten 2 laps in, and I had basically went around. And how our lap thing was going around is, it was there was a road in front of the church, and then it went around, and there was like bumps on like around it, like speed bumps. And then we would go through the parking lot, and then we would go out the side of the church into like this little dip, and then we'd come back up and we'd go around. So I got through both of them, and I was going like really fast. So I went past the bumps. I went through the driving lot, or the driving place, whatever. Through the driving parking lot, and I decided that I was going to try to drift off. And the way that my bike was made is I could drift, and I was doing it for the both of them. So I did it that third time, and I fell off of my bike. And like the way that I fell, my bike had went down and my body had went the other way. So, and then my hand and my arm had got caught in it. My right arm had got caught in it, and when my arm got caught in it, I literally I broke it basically. So, of course, my friend gets off his bike and he comes over to me and he's like, "Dude, I think you might have broke your arm." And I was like, "Yeah, that's what I think." And so, of course, him and his other friend, like, they both put my arms on their shoulders and they walked me to my house. And then one of my friends brought my bike over there, and I actually had a dirt bike at the time, and so he just set it by where I always set it. So yeah, then I I decided that I was just gonna, sit inside, and my mom had wrapped it up in a little cast. And then at the time, my girlfriend was over there too. So yeah, of course, she was on the phone with like I think it was like her nephew. I think it was like her, I don't know, I think it was like her aunt or uncle or something. And, she heard my mom say that I might have broke my arm, and of course, she ran out there, and she's like, "Babe, are you okay? What happened?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." So 2 days later, my arm got really swollen and looked like a balloon almost. So we went to the doctor, and they were wrapping it up in a cotton tongue, and or a cotton tongue, I don't know, candy tongue, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, and um, sorry for that, and yeah, so found out that I broke I broke my entire right forearm, and I fractured my wrist, and that was at the time I used to go to church camp, so that was like 2 weeks before I went to church camp. So that was the thing, is that, and every single thing I had was a sport. So I had it to where it was, um, I was choosing basketball, football, and soccer. So I got those changed to stuff that I could actually do. And at the time, I had a waterproof cast. So yeah. So that was the story time about how I broke my arm. The next story time will probably be about like my camp experience or something. So yeah. Hope you guys like this. This has been Dalton or D Dudes Gaming signing out, saying peace and do not do what I did.